Okay. So we are in Illustrator now. I gotta remember all the hotkeys. Oh boy. So, got ourselves layers down here. Just gonna lock this one and start in a new layer. So that way I don't accidentally select it. Apparently I selected it. What are you doing? Just whatever. There we go. Okie dokie. So our setup here is for a 1080p HD TV thing going on. It's hard to see, but there is a very thin gray pixel, like sub-pixel wide line right here. I can barely see it. But the point is, here we go. This is much better. This is the edge of our screen. Not the green, but this. So we're going to have to design to that. So I propose we start with a solid shape that lets us do that. I'm going to turn off the border. What color background do we want? Light blue? It's kind of skyish. Maybe darker blue. Darker but desaturated. Green, blue. Whatever. We'll just go with a light blue. And then see if we can intersect up here and down here. There we go. Okay. I think we're off to a good start here. So go back to our V option. Call that BG. Hey, hey, we're the BGs. Okay. And then we'll put this above. And I think there's a way to... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out, there's a way to make this semi-transparent. I think color dodge, overlay, who knows? We're just gonna make it less. Oh, there we go. There we go. Overlay, soft light, color dodge, multiply. Multiply, that'll do. Okay, so now we can kind of see what we're doing without worrying too much about things. And I can work on something above it. Boop. So let's start simple. Let's make this cup. We're just gonna use the pen tool. Actually, we might use a shape building tool. I'm gonna start with an ellipse, just to roughly match it up. Okay, turn this off, switch, perfect. Okay, then we'll make another ellipse here. Yes. Take these anchor points, this one and this one. Scale in. Boop. Okay. Pen tool. And we'll just kind of get an outward shape like that. And I think we'll just add in some shapes along the path here. Don't want to get overly attached to any given thing. And having a little bit of non-perfection is going to be good, I think. Bouche. Bouche la gauche. Alright, so I think we're just gonna... Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Isn't there a... There's a way to get rid of these handles. I forget what it is. Shift C. Nope. Well, that's fine. I will make it a straight line at least. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our shape thingy, switch those over. Really didn't need this top shape here, but it could come in handy in a hot second here. Let's go ahead and change it to a slightly darker value. Oh. Kind of the opposite of what I wanted to do. There. Okie dokie. So now we need to hide some of our crimes. So to bring this into conformance with the shape here, I'm just gonna bring in these handles a little bit. It's not gonna be perfect, but we're off to a decent start. How do I want to build this one? I think I'm just gonna go for it. And then let's duplicate it. Oop, oop. Copy and paste in person here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do there. Darn it. Okay. And we'll close this shape. So when we go and move to the next tool, copy and paste in place. When we take the tool and we make it smaller, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Definitely not right. Yeah, whole shape? Whole shape? We're gonna get the whole shape this time? Okay. Alright, if you say so. And we'll just shrink it down in situ. And we'll just shimmy it up a bit here. Maybe make it a little even smaller. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, I think Shift M is the shape builder. So we're not going to use that, but we will go to our whatchamahoozit Pathfinder tool, and we'll minus front, wherever that is. There it is. Okay, so this gives us a compound shape. And if we go in here, we can dive in super deep, and theoretically, we can change this path. So let's give that a shot. Yeah. So I want that more like that, and a bit more curvy-licious like that. Grab this path, grab this point. And nope. That's okay. Let's see here. And then I think these interior lines here, this guy and this guy, should be closer to the mug. It's just not quite feeling right. You know? I think it's this outside corner, actually. And then this corner is really not quite working for me. That's significantly closer to what I'm thinking. You're very nearly picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. I think that's going to do it for that for now. We'll definitely need to put like a shadow on the inside there, but yeah. Time for the saucer. So I think grab, what is this? Oh, the body. Doop, doop. Group those guys. Cup, body. Do 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 do. Bum. Bum bum ba ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum. And then we'll send this back to shift. Oh lord. Oh, control. Okay. And perhaps we will take a cue from that guy. Oh, nope. There we go. Let's see. So I'll duplicate this guy, make it a little bit smaller. And then I think this is going to get the white color there. And then we'll take this guy, duplicate it one more time. Just like that. And we'll also get that color. Okay, so we are ending up with a little bit of an issue where this isn't casting any shadows onto the cup, onto the saucer. I don't know quite how I want to address that. Probably when I start doing shadowing on this cup, it'll solve itself. So we'll see. We'll see. This might end up being a bigger pain in the butt than I thought. But I just want cups and saucers. That's so wrong. Yes, yes it is. Click. And click on the other side. Love this whole idea you have. Thank you. It's going to be a whole scene. That remains to be seen, doesn't it? I am very unsure about that right now. Ah, I love this song so much. All right, tell you what, we're going to put it here, and we're just going to have both this handle and this handle move in like that. Oh yeah, definitely American AF. Because I need my coffee. Okay, so that's enough to inform me later about what I'm dealing with here. Just lock this cup body, group these into the saucer body. Good enough. Then we'll lock that as well and move on to the next item on the agenda here. Eventually we'll take both of these, sorry about that, both of these guys, both, all of these guys and duplicate them here and here. But I'm going to wait until we have a better idea of how I want to do shading in the scene. I haven't quite decided how detailed I want to get, because if I decide to give shadows to things, it increases the work a lot. Like a lot. It would almost be easier to 3D model this all and then cell shade it and just render it out. Which we might do for the fun of it. Because I can definitely make that a lot faster than this, I think. I say that, but do it. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'll consider it. I will consider it. I'm trying to get better with my illustration techniques, though. So that's part of the reasoning here. And, you know, trying to do this liquid in 3D feels like it would be a real problem. We could always just animate that in Illustrator or in After Effects. There's a couple options. We have some good options here. For now, I'm just gonna get the bulk of what we're trying to get done here. That's probably reasonable. And then we'll go V and up to there. Grab our eyedropper. And we're just going to leave that disconnect there for now. And we'll come back and fix it, but for now, we're good to go. Okay. So now comes the time where I have to decide, do I work with just like a basic funnel with like a coffee filter bottom, kind of like this? So a funnel into this brewing receptacle, maybe with like a mechanism for opening and closing it, which would be on the bottom so you'd never see it though. Or do I like build this whole shape out? I feel like I should go simpler. I'm going to go for the funnel idea. So I'm going to build this out. I'm going to remove these guys. And let's just build this. So we're going to take, line this up with our base here. And we'll just jump up here. Center it there. Scale it down till it looks about right. And then this bottom piece, I'm just gonna bring it up until it's basically flat-ish. I know there's a way to get rid of these handles. I can't for the life of me remember how. Ah, it is just that. I tried that. Ah. All right, whatever. Got what I wanted. So we'll just go with that. And then for this body piece, I think we're just gonna YOLO it with some pen tool action. Oh well, we'll have to come back and fix that. I think we're just gonna remove it, actually. I think something akin to that. Feels pretty good. Yeah. Which means this does need to be shifted over here. Nope, 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 nope. That's fine. I'll take this, delete that anchor point, just pretend it never existed. I'll take this point, put it down here. Put this point, put it here. And I think we'll try to run in line with that. Alright, so this needs to come forward. This needs to get the dark shade. Needs to come forward some more. There it is. As does this. Nope, not really. Sorta. Actually, I think that just gets this color. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. And then we just put a nubbin on the bottom. That is a mixture of these colors and is a huge pain in the butt, but that's fine. It's fine. So we're going to Shift M. I'm just going to grab all these shapes, and I'm going to hopefully get all those into the same shape. Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. So now we've just got the one shape of this guy, and this one going over it. More circles. I think that'll probably do it. All the way to the bottom. And let's just get a darker color. Not quite that dark. Honestly, I think that's all I really needed to do it. It would benefit from some highlights, but yeah, what are you gonna do? There that is. What's going on with this little guy? There. That looks better. Okay, so now we've got that. So the next one would be kind of a semi-transparent blue. No, we're not doing anything semi-transparent. Not if I want to make this a GIF. It's mostly going to be a video, but I want the ability to make it a GIF. Whatever. Let's just go boop and boop. Okay, we'll take that and add it to that. This guy and this guy. Hopefully that all turned out. Excellent. That is all kinds of cattywampus, though. Yeah, we'll wait for a second before we do that. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay. Trying to eyeball these angles. Should have figured something else out. Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay, and then we'll make that some lighter shade of blue. And I'll move it that way. A little lighter. And we'll just add in a nice little anchor point here. Just above there, so it's running close to tangent. And we'll just do the thing a daily do. Beautiful. Good enough to me. Oh, let's see here. What could we add? First things first, I do want to get the reset bounding box on that guy. Much better. How are we doing with this? I don't think that blue's working at all. Let's go lighter. Down here, perhaps. Yeah. It does conflict with the background, though. What if it was this color? No, you don't understand. I must have that color. Oh, God. Well, that's a little more upsetting. I think what we ought to do is add in some lines. Some points here and here. Add, enter, add, enter. So what that's going to let us do... Oh, good. Just some free ball and anchors, huh? That's definitely what I wanted. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's going to let us pull these out and animate the paths so that these can be like weirdly bulgy and awkward and perfect. Yes. That's a little better. Oh, God. Okay, we're definitely not going to finish this tonight. I'll tell you that much. But if I decide to do this in Maya, I will stream that for sure. I think we should get the conveyor belt going at this point. So let's do a Maya key. All right, so we're gonna start with it being a straight away. Because as much as I love the angle shot here, I don't think it's gonna work for us. Maybe a little less desaturated. I kind of want that coffee brown. But I want it darker, like that. Yeah! It's a little too saturated, but that's fine. Just go in that direction. Go down there. There we go. Okay. So from here, the only thing that's actually going to show movement is going to be lines on top of this thing. So I want this color gray, and we're just going to do lines. Yes. Go a little larger. And then we'll just give it a stroke. A fairly large stroke, actually. Like 20. 22 is fine. We'll steal this color. And then we'll bump it up above. Oh, I stole the style of it as well. I see. Yeah, the eyedropper is interesting in this thing. And Illustrator, I don't know if it was a recent change or not, but for some reason when you eyedrop something, it doesn't just take the colors, it also takes the whatchamacallit, the style of it. So if it's on the fill, it'll take it as a fill color if it's on the other thing outline. It'll take the outline instead, and it will actually apply those styles to your object, not just the color. I think you could change that in the options, but yeah, it's weird. I just want that, and I want it reversed. Flip. Perfect. Except, I mean, that'll kind of do. Maybe if I just have this one go off screen a bit more. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, and then this guy can be here. And we can put this one here. Whee! It's gonna be a weird orthographic kind of view. I'm not sure quite how I feel about it yet, but it saves me from doing perspective work. And I really like that. Oops. Go ahead and lock that down. We'll take all of these. Okay, we'll grab all of these. Group them. Boop. There we go. And we'll lock the whole shebang. And it'll be beautiful. All right. So now we've got the kind of creases in the who's it? Wow, I'm bad with words right now. We've got the creases in the conveyor belt. And they're probably not spaced correctly, but that's okay. I feel like tonight is mostly a proof of concept, of idea, and play around in Illustrator. So we're going to grab both the saucer body and the cup. Just do a little draggy drag over here. And we're going to just duplicate the criminy out of them. And everything after is going to get a second little blub. Probably just duplicate this again afterwards, but yeah, live and learn, huh? So we've got this body, we've got this guy, and I want the new one to be above the old one. I'm just going to duplicate that. So we're going to go down, and I want it behind the body. I remember this being a pain in the butt last time too. Oh boy. Alright, I think my solution last time was just to duplicate this in front and then, you know, just kind of use it as a mask of sorts. Yes. So we're going to take this shape, and I'm going to minus back. I'm going to minus back. That's what I'm going to do. So there's minus front, crop, merge, trim, minus back. Nope. Minus front. Nope. Oh my god. Intersect. That's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, goodness me. All right. Sometimes Illustrator's just this way. Holy cannoli, dude. Divide. Maybe if I change the order of operations. It's got me making moose sounds, man. Okay. Crop. What is crop doing? It's making me lose my mind is what it's doing. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna change how this operates. So this is what's selected. That and that. Okay. And then minus front. Good. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This is not how I thought this was gonna go. Okay. This really isn't that hard. Let's reset. I want... I simply want... Oh my god, is it really that simple? I think it's really that simple. Oh. Oh boy. Alright. Take that, put it up there. Take that, put it there. Put that there. Put that and that. Minus front. It's this one, right? Yeah, yeah. Alright. And we're done. And we're done. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, well, that's the thing that just happened. Okay, so basically all I did was duplicate the body and then take away this shape so that it was in front of this shape, and yeah. Ugh. I'm tired. I'm tired after that extravaganza. Alright, we're just gonna do some little... We're just gonna do some little happy trails here, which is not what I should have said, but that's okay. Alright, we got two paths here. I want them to have a lighter color that is closer to yellow on the path. Oh, do you know the way? The way. And we'll increase the gradient. We'll increase the weight anyway. Not quite that much. Yeah, that looks awful. How about that? Nope. Part of it is the color. I will admit that readily. Oh, I remember what I was doing for all this stuff before. Oh, what a goober. Well, at least this gets us on the right track. There's a thing you can do to play with the stroke widths. I can't remember what the... Oh, it is Shift W. Look at that. So, like, I want this path to be wider. Boom. Done. Donezo. And then I want this anchor point to be way wider. No, I don't. That was a lie. I do want this one to be wider, though. For shoresies. And let's get this one shorter. And we'll add one in here that's a little shorter. We'll pull this one down. And we'll just sort of make it work. Kind of want this one longer. But I want only this side to go down. Only that side to go down. Yeah, it looks a little better. We'll do the same thing on this guy. Okay, so we have 1 point there, 1 point here. Let's shift that back here, make it wider. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Here we go. Losing it, guys. Starting to lose it. Okay, take this on the inside track as well. And we'll pull this one in a little bit as well. Think we need to add one in here. We'll make it match that, but the outside gets pulled in a little bit. Come on, come on. Birdie. Okay, I am spending far too long on this, but we're just gonna leave it there. Forget this ever happened. To duplicate this whole thing. Perfect. Yay. Okay. And then I kind of just want a couple little specks. I have little droplets, if you will. Just kind of around, you know. Just add a little bit of something to the whole situation here. That one sucks. Okay. Boop. So this is kind of the scene as of right now. Put that away. How's that looking on the capture? Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I can imagine this doing its little pooty thing over and over again. There's something delightful about it. Just imagine this thing going swart, swart, swart. Oh man. What time's it gonna be? Oh, got a little while. Got a little while yet. Okay, doke. What else? What else can we do? Ba, 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 ba. That background does seem to add a little something to it, doesn't it? But at the same time, I won't be animating the background if we put it in. And that'll sort of stick out like a sore thumb. So I kind of feel like for just a loading screen, this is what we should be striving for. Animate everything. Oh, oh boy. Go crazy. Oh, you know, one thing I didn't consider is that when the coffee comes out, it's going to be a very similar color to the conveyor belt, and it won't read well. So I need to change that to a different color. Something that works well with a brownish red. Ooh. That isn't blue, because we've got too much blue in the background already. Definitely don't want green. It's definitely have to be a gray of some kind, some industrial color. Oh. Could be like a tarp blue. You know, sometimes they have the silicone or silicon sheets, and they're kind of this distinct blue, and be like a non-porous surface that they could get coffee all over and not care about. That might work. It definitely looks strange having a bunch of coffee on top of it, though. Like a plastic blue. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Let's start with that color and we'll just modify it from there. So that's going to be closer to a that color. Okay. Now, why did the lines disappear? Did they all get selected? They all got selected. Oh, come on now. Just that color. Man, that was such a good blue, too. Man. All right. So start here and then just go up and to the right a little bit. Let's try that. Whew. Oh, that suddenly really is very bright on my eyes. Huh. I gotta say that the coffee does read well with it. They do bright yellows. That's very true. It does stand out. I think it works now that I'm used to it. It's just there's such a shock from the brown, you know? I do think yellow in the background will be good though. I think we're gonna yellow up this background. All right. Little more. A little more. Ooh. Oh boy, that is pungent as far as colors go. Them's IKEA colors right there. Except uninterrupted IKEA color. Let's keep that one in mind. FFFFF 5C. Yellow is very powerful. I think cream, except more of a yellowy cream, like a buttercream. I think buttercream is what we're going with here. This is a little better. Yeah, I like this. Okay. And then we can make these color a little bit cooler, and that'll help it stand out. We'll put that over here. Yeah. Yeah. That's doing better. Not quite as far as I'd like it to be yet, though. Bring it up just a hair. Yeah, there it is. It does have a 50s vibe, definitely. Which means I do need to get this one cooler as well. I was definitely going for the coffee vibe on here. And, oh, it is already a little bit cool. We'll just go a little up. Yeah, that helps. That definitely helps. I don't think the color... Oh, you know what? I'm doing all this color work and my monitor is currently... Yep. All right. Color work while you have a yellowing effect is a terrible idea. Did that come through on the capture? I'm curious. Did the colors just get really blue to you guys? I gotta do all that work again. That's so upsetting. All right, we're gonna yellow this up a bit more. Nope, that's too green. Okay, so I had a thing that makes my screen get much more yellow, and I'm glad it didn't come up in the capture, but that means that we've been seeing totally different things. So I've been seeing a substantially redder version of all the colors. And now this yellow is a little bit green to me. I don't quite know how to cope with that. I think we're just gonna deal. There. Okay. This is close. Yeah, blue light filter basically. A real lazy one. Oh boy. I think it was probably on while I was doing all the Maya stuff too. Oh, that's weird to me. Okay. I do kind of like where this is at now, though. I had to take a second to let my eyes adjust again. Whee! Alright, alright. How would I go about animating that? I mean, I could just do 24 frames per second on 2s, which would give me the impact I'm looking for with a couple keyframes at the beginning and end, and some important parts. I want the entire sploosh animation to take half a second, so that's 12 frames. I think I can hand animate like 6 to 12 frames and not be too begrudging about it. Let's give this a shot. Oh, all the cups are slightly off kilter. Great. Okay, so here's the big question. Do I animate... I think I animate a stroke with certain line widths. No, it's going to work better if it's a shape. Ah, boy. Alright, stop belly aching, just do it. Alright, we're gonna go for a much redder version of this color. Why is this also desaturated? Jeez. Okay, so that there, right about here, much redder. Right about there. And there. Try that out. Oh, that's in layer 2. Oh boy. So that needs to come up, way up into a new layer, actually. So we'll put it at the top of layer 3, create a new layer, and put it in there. Okay, doke. So I want the least amount of points possible. I think we're going to start with just the mainstream of coffee, and then I think we just do spatters after that. There's going to be multiple elements to it. There's going to be like some splatter FX kind of situation going on. Get both of these guys. So I'm going to make it wider at the bottom and a little wider at the top. But I definitely want this to be angling out. Dang it! So I tried to turn the mic off so I could cough. And then I coughed directly into the mic. So sorry, guys. Oh, that's gotta sound awful. It's just a thing of beauty. And then I think I'll just take these guys. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do the job. The only downside is that I need to put this thing on its own layer now. So let's go ahead and do that. Which one's the coffee? want to make sure I'm grabbing everything. Why? What layer is this on? Where is that? Oh, it's below all the saucers. Oh, got it. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. And then... send to release to layers. I just want the one layer. Guess we'll just do it this way. Boop, boop, boop. Ba, 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 ba. Layers and 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 layers. Okay. Got our scene set up. My goodness. So, got ourselves a nice little drip of coffee, and then that's gonna drag down and change over time. And we can just do that inside After Effects if we really want to. And I'm not quite sure how I want to handle the drippy drips on the sides. So let's make some ovals. I'll zoom way in. It's gonna be me. There we go. And we'll go like that. And I think what we're gonna do is add in a couple more anchor points here. That's not on there, is it? Yeah, there we go. Bring this one, and then shift it in like this. Set it like that, and like that. That don't look right. That don't look right at all. Oh, God. Nope. I think this one actually does need a little bit of oomph. Wow. Wow. Well, you know what? We're sticking with it. No one can tell me it's a bad idea. You can absolutely tell me it's a bad idea. I'll believe you. I think... No, I want something more like this. Kind of like a crab claw situation. Where it goes down like that, and then a little out like that. I think we can do some interesting things with this. Probably. Let's just work with that for now. It's not right, but it's just not right. It's not even close. That's the problem with working from your imagination. It's really not as effective as you'd hope it would be. I think what's going on here is I want, and I didn't know this, but I think I want like different lengths. I want this one to go further out. Nah, not like that. Let's just go like this. Maybe a little something like that. Maybe not that extreme, but like I definitely want this one to be kind of a fattier droplet on the bottom, and I want this one to be like shooting out. And that means this one should be out like that. But it ought to be more like this. Like that. Okay. Ugh. Oh boy. Maybe this will go out more, actually. Kind of like that. It's gonna require a bit of fiddling and stuff, but just something. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Pray tell, Illustrator, how you came up with that idea. Alright. I can roll with the pinches. I am hip to your jive. Don't sully me name. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's not quite... With those additions, like, it's not done here. But now I'm feeling like this is a drip instead of a push. It doesn't have the momentum behind it. I don't quite know how I want to take care of that. So there's a couple options. There's the angle these down options. And like really get some good goods going here. God. Or there is the flattening the bottom option, which, you know, is a reasonable option, you know. Because it could be pressing up against, oh my god. It could be pressing up against air pressure. Air pressure is the word I'm trying to find here, I think. Wow. Oop. Is that working? Is that working? Somebody tell me. I can't decide. I like parts of this. I like that we're getting a thinner top here. I think that's working better. As I work it, it gets worse. It almost seems like it should just be a bullet coming out, a bullet of coffee at this point. Like, just say, screw it. It be bullet. And then that would give us, not like with the aerodynamic tip, but with like air pushing against the liquid. And then we could just have like little bits of water droplets flying off the sides and in all kinds of directions and stuff. So that would require this guy to become wider. And now it's a turd. So that's good. That's good. We're off to a good start here. Jeez. Oh. Try to make something nice, and you make a turd. Leonardo da Vinci. Quote, 1777. Take it to the bank. It's just a turd. It's just a turd. Now, a turd that's only on screen for a couple frames, that might work. I think that's the problem I'm running into, is that when it's static like this, it's a turd. When it's going to be animated, you're only going to see it for a split second, you know? I think I'm gonna have to leave this until I actually animate it. Wait, wait. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's end the night strong, and let's do a speed model of a cup in Maya. That's a classic.